let's move forward. The two comparison operators that will look familiar are less than and greater than, represented by the less than sign and the greater than sign respectively. Quite similar to less than and greater than, we have the less than or equal to and the greater than or equal to operators. Both of them are very similar to their less than and greater than counterparts, except, well, they return true if both the values being compared are equal to each other. All of the operators, also known as comparators, return Boolean values. Let's check out a few examples. When we compare 7 using the less than operator with 8, we get true. When we check if 7 is less than 7, the output is false. However, when we use less than or equal to compare 7 with 7, we get the output true. Pause the video and try these examples in your Replit IDE. Alright, now we know about various operators that can help us compare two variables or values with each other. Let's learn how to put them to use. In Python, you can use if statements to run code if it meets certain conditions. In simple words, it means if the expression given to the if statement evaluates to true, some statements are executed or carried out. And if the expression evaluates to false, then, well, they aren't carried out. To use the if statement in our code, we write if and then follow it with the expression that we can evaluate. The expression is then followed by colon signs. All these statements are then indented and executed when the expression inside the if statement evaluates to true. Indentation is Python's way of separating code associated with if statements with other code. Let's see a couple of examples. In the first case, the expression is true and therefore do something is printed. In the second case, we have the expression 100 less than or equal to 50. Now this expression is false, and hence you don't see anything printed. The if statement is an important concept. Let's see another example. In this example, the expression or condition given to the first if statement evaluates to true, and therefore, hey there, is printed. However, the expression given to the second if statement evaluates to false, and code associated with it is not executed. The last print statement is not indented inside the second if statement, and therefore is not associated with it. It is always executed. To summarize, the if statement evaluates the expression given to it, and if it's true, it will run, that is, execute, whatever code is indented. After all that code has been executed, it will exit the indentation and continue to run other parts of the code. We can put anything inside an if statement. We can create a new variable, or even place another if statement inside of it. In this example, we define a new variable inside the if statement and call it blob. When we execute this program, you will see blob has the value hey there. We can also create nested if statements. If we put an if statement inside another if statement, that means that they're nested in one another. In this example, the print statement will be executed only if the nummy variable is less than 10 and greater than 1. Try it out yourself in the Replit IDE with different values of nummy to verify this. This is pretty great, right? Let's move on to another related concept, the else statement. An if statement can be followed by an else statement, which will run if the expression given to the if statement evaluates to false. The way to associate code with else statements is very similar. We indent all the code that we want to be executed after else. In this example, if is false. That's a short way of saying the expression given to if is false. Our code, therefore, executes the code inside the else statement, and we see no getting printed. Also note, the print done statement is outside the else statement, and therefore done is always printed when we run the code. Much like nested if statements, we can have nested if else statements inside else 2. This chaining can help us determine which option in a series of possibilities is true. Try out this example yourself and provide different values of we to see the output. Cool! We have come to the end of a very important topic. Comparison and if-else statements help us write code that understands various use cases and handles them differently. Please don't hesitate to ask for help if you have any doubts or don't understand the topic. I'll see you in the next unit.